Hey friends, I'm down here in my basement and I'm so excited to share with you something that our family does as a service project this time of year. Well, actually, we do it all year round, but it is Operation Christmas Child through Samaritans Purse, packing shoe boxes for kids, and it is so fun and exciting and rewarding, and I'd like to tell you all about it. So I'm down here in my basement, which is a dedicated space to Operation Christmas Child shoebox packing. I have so many toys from people who have donated to this project, and we are so grateful and so thankful for that. As a family, we pack 60 boxes every year, and what we like to do is invite our family and friends to come over, share a meal with us, and pack these shoe boxes for others. These boxes go to children all around the world that may have never received a gift in their life. And they also come along with a gospel message so they can learn about Jesus. Now, I am going to have my husband come over and we're going to show you how we pack some shoe boxes. Hey, honey, you want to pack a shoe box?
Sure. Put me in, Coach. But you said I could be a packer.
Not that kind of packer. Okay, well, he's getting his act together. I'm going to show you some must-haves in every box, at least at our house. Through the Operation Christmas Child Ministry, the must-have really is a wow item. That's what they want kids to open up the box and just be wowed by something. And that could be a soccer ball, that could be a baby doll. We have some nice big stuffies over here that would be wow items. But at our house, we also like to give school supplies to every child. So I have bundled together a school supplies bundle, which includes crayons and pencils and erasers and lots of paper and a letter and a picture from us, along with some coloring books. Inside here, there's also a string backpack, so everything in this box could technically fit inside this string backpack if they want to reuse this plastic container. And you can imagine in some countries, in some villages, a plastic container could be very, very useful. So at our house, we always say, add the school supplies, the pencil pouch full of school supplies, and then add your wow item. Once you have those two things, then you can just go down through all these toys and pick anything you want. The other thing is, when people come over, a lot of people bring their own toys or school supplies or socks because they want to contribute too. So we are completely blessed and we love to bless others this way. So now, collection week is in 2 weeks, which means we have to have all 60 boxes packed within these next 2 weeks. But then it's going to start all over in January because I'm going to start filling out my pencil pouches, restocking all my toys. This is a year-round project that we absolutely love. We love to hear and see the joy on these kids' faces. If you have a chance, go out to YouTube and watch some videos on Operation Christmas Child so you can see when they open these boxes, they are ecstatic to see all these gifts. Okay, let's get some of these boxes packed, and I'm going to call in my husband because he is a really good packer. Honey, you want to come help pack boxes?
Sure. Packing's my favorite.
Well, you gotta love his enthusiasm, right? Okay, this will do. Let's follow a box as it gets packed. Hey, honey.
Yeah.
So first, you need to decide, do you want to pack for a boy or a girl?
A boy.
And then what age? And here are the age groups on the label: 2 to 4, 5 to 9, or 10 to 14.
Let's do 5 to 9.
Okay. So, like I told them, at our house, everybody gets a pencil pouch.
Okay. And what was my favorite color growing up? Orange. The next thing we do is a wow item, and in third world countries, football, or what we call soccer, is a hit. This is a ball rolled around a pump, and they will get hours and hours of fun with that. I have been a young boy before, and in my world, I could never have too many balls.
These light up rings, one of my favorite things. While he packs, I can show you a few of the other things we have. dolls, these little pouches for girls, definitely some My Little Ponies. Here are some stuffies. I feel like every kid needs a stuffy, even if they have a big wow item stuffy. We definitely have some baby dolls, lots of soccer balls. Here are the pencil pouches again. It's cars, lots of these hair bands with big flowers on them, lots of bracelets, musical instruments, all sorts of toys to play with, sunglasses and soap. This was mostly the girls' side. Again, lots of socks down there. Excuse me, Mr. Elf. And then the boys' side, lots of cars, socks again. We do have some tools. You can give them a few tools. Remember these? Everybody played with these as kids. Washcloths, lots of cars and toys. Like he said, many, many balls. Games, animals, lots of stuffies on this side, and soccer balls. And then on this side, you can see we also do have some clothes over there, some dresses and some flip-flops and things like that. Now, if you pack Operation Christmas Child boxes as well, I would love to know what you pack, what we don't have here, what we need to get for next time. I love to go shopping for items. And look at his box already. You can see he's got that nice and stuff packed full. That lid is not going to fit. It's going to be bulging, and that's what I always tell everybody. It's okay to have a bulging lid. Let's see what you have so far, honey.
I have a cup with some balls in it and a little stuffed elephant, the soccer ball, the school supplies, some fun sunglasses, a few cars or ATV kind of things. Like I said, some socks, couple pair, and then some Kleenex tissues, and then something I really enjoy. I don't know if a kid does this these days or not, but these little bendable African animals, I just love them.
I always like to give kids more than one thing too. So like if he has one of those bendables, I would give like 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have 3.
Because then their brother and sister could play with them.
I ain't no hack elf.
I know. You've done this before. You know how to pack. All right, I'm going to pack one for a girl now. Okay, I'm going to take you along as I pack for an older girl between the ages of 10 and 14. I'm going to, of course, start with a pencil pouch. I think every girl should still have a stuffy, so let's see what a little girl would, an older girl maybe would love. This little dog, a hat. We have these little toiletry pouches, so this is going to have sanitary items for an older girl. I'm going to give her a jump rope. Okay, so my wow items are going to be some flip-flops and this really pretty dress that I think will be perfect for an older girl. Some of these dresses that we get, they just fold up so nice and small, so that works out perfectly. Because I don't mind a box that's bulging, but we do have to be able to shut it. All right, there we go. I'm going to add in a bow that matches that dress. And I'm going to add in a recorder and some Kleenex. I have some sunglasses that also match the dress. Who doesn't love jelly bracelets? I got a slap bracelet for her. Some soap. All right, I did get a few little fun toys and a nice fluffy pencil. Washcloths, some socks, and a little pouch, and a little piece of notebook. And now that looks like it's way over full, right? And I'm going to show you how we're going to get this to fit, though. Okay, at the end of our toy table, we do have a little spot here where people can repack their boxes to make sure everything fits. We also have a few seats and benches down here so they can do the same thing. Because it's hard to make them all fit when you're first packing them. So I'm just going to find all the little nooks and crannies that I can to make sure everything I chose fits perfectly. Here's the last step. We're going to add our lid. We're going to mark that this one's for a girl, 10 to 14 years old. And then we like to put a rubber band around these so they stay packed. Now, one thing that's interesting is they're going to go to a processing center, and someone's actually going to open this up and they're going to inspect this before it ever gets to a child. And that's because they want to make sure there's no food, no war toys, no money. Can you think of anything else, honey? Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
And they want to just make sure it's appropriate. So here we go. Here's the finished box I just did for an older girl. Another super exciting thing I want to tell you guys about is we send a card with our picture along with a letter to every child who gets a box. And if they possibly can, they can write back to us. And I actually got a Facebook message from a mom whose daughter got a box. And that was so, so exciting for us. And then last year, we happened to be friends with someone whose son married a woman from Romania who actually used to get boxes too when she lived in Romania, and she came and packed with us. So that was so fun to meet her and have her pack a box for another child. Little Winnie wants to tell you one more thing. The labels you saw in those boxes actually have a QR code to scan, and that tells us where they go every year. So we'll get an email from Samaritans Purse, usually in January or so, that tells us where they went. And what's super interesting is we have this map down here, and you can see I have outlined every country that our boxes have gone to. So many in Africa, some in South America. There is one over here in Georgia. So that is very interesting and a fun visual to see when people come and pack boxes, where our boxes have actually gone to. Okay, well, it is back to normal.
Somewhat.
I wanted to tell you really quick how we got started, and that's by packing one box.
That's right. When we were first married, we had heard of this ministry, and we got involved, and we packed one box for a local church. That kind of caught fire, and the next year we doubled it. Then it really caught fire. Hey, let's just do 50. And beginning last year, I believe, we ramped it up to 60. And that's where we are right now, 60 boxes as a family with our friends.
This is a group ministry. Even though we have it down here in our basement, it definitely is a family and friend project that we just love to do. And 60 kids are going to benefit. They're going to get some toys, and they're going to hear about Jesus maybe for the first time in their life. So this is precious, but that is more precious.
They do have a 12-week discipleship program that they offer in conjunction with these shoeboxes for many areas. Thank you for all the people that support us, and I'd encourage you just to get started with one.
And if you do pack boxes at home, let me know your favorite things to pack, and we'll definitely go out and try to get them.
I would like rubber snakes, but I don't think I'm going to win that one.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you. So glad you got to come along and see just another something that we're all about here.
And if you're ever in the area, we're going to make you pack a box.
I'll feed you. Thanks for watching.